Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers, where we are at our lovely iron mining outpost, where we're going to do a bit of refitting of the drill arm, which is why it's conveniently disappeared. It's the break of dawn, so that, you know, I can do some lovely camera work without it being pitch black. So yeah, now beforehand, what we had is the drill arm bit was a single, if I use jetpack, I want to limit my use of jetpack because it's the only thing I can use to actually do anything. We had a conveyor tube and a conveyor block and some pistons that go down, right? You know, typical hanged man kind of style. Well, this time, what we're going to go for is we're going to have it go back a bit. We're going to have it go, so basically, it should actually be easier if I go grab some materials, isn't it? Don't fall down. That's going to be unhealthy. Right. So let me grab 20 of you. Let me grab 20 of you, so that we can get so we can get this together. Right. So what we need is we need a conveyor junction, and then we need some conveyor tubes going off like this. Right. We're then going to grab a curved conveyor tube to go down. Curved conveyor tube to go round. This is offset, so it should be fine. It shouldn't collide with anything. We then want a conveyor junction here. And then what we're going to do, right, is we go grab piston. I can't spell piston for some reason. We go grab a piston, and we make this go up. So this piston will allow us to increase the height of the drill arm, so that we can mine in higher areas. Now before I run out, I should probably finish this off. So we're going to go conveyor, drill, piston, right? And I can safely deposit myself over here. Hopefully I should be able to paste on top. No, I can't paste on top. Give me a second. If I go grab you, I bring you up here. Yeah, that was a bit painful. Let me try that again. Get up here. Thank you. Right, and then we want to slopey slope. Right, and then we want another slope here, so I can get on top. Right, so we're out there. Good, good, good. Right, okay, now we can access this. So we're going to throw down another piston. So we've got 3 pistons in total, so we've got a very, very large field of mining. And then we're going to place another one down here and do all that. So let's just grab additional armor slopes. Do I have enough? Yeah, should have enough steel. Let's go grab armor plating. Slowly. Don't want to die. We only have 1 unit of hydrogen left, so you better make this count. Good, good. Throw down a conveyor junction, and then we'll throw down a piston and another piston, and then do we need another piston after this? We might as well. So that's good. Right, let's go down. I can get up here now, so it's fine. He says, doing things badly. Yeah, definitely doing things badly. Good job, Jake. Doing things properly. Yeah. So we've got pistons. You know, those things that we usually have. We're then going to have another piston so that we have increased space to mine with. Okay, and then we're going to throw on our advanced rotor. If I go grab that, we go grab advanced rotor. Advanced rotor, and then we stick on the drills, right? Pretty easy. Now with this design, we should be able to move this thing anywhere. Hardly, so we can bypass this area We'll move this docking bay over to the other side since there are no oars on the other side that we can use. But that's basically the new shape of the drill arm. Is we go under, we go up, so that we can increase the height of this, and therefore the maximum height that the drills can be. We move it along, we move it down, and with this it's got a lot more area in which it can operate. So I'm going to start welding this up, and we'll be back in a second. Alright, there we go. We have everything welded together, and I've added our drills back. So as you can see, we've got a total of 7 pistons, which means that we need to sort out, because just to make things easier, we need to sort out which pistons do what. Now, I already know, I've already listed them, A, B, C, D, A through G. G is the one that's currently open, right? So if I get G and turn that on, you can see that that goes up, and press 9, that goes down, because this one's affecting G. Okay? Okay, right. So as you can see, it goes pretty high, which is pretty good. Helps us with getting terrain in order, and noting that this is now the highest that we can go. I might want to add, I might want to take away one of the pistons that's on the drill at a later point, but it's an improvement over what we previously had. So that's good. Next we have sorting things out, so we need to rename drill G inner, piston inner, because that's all we need, and then we're going to sort the top by saying arm, and then the bottom by and then the left hand one's going down as drill, right? So if we go with number 3, that would be piston, I think we'd name that arm 3. So A is arm 3. Number 4, which is B, is arm 2. You can see where this is going. So that's arm 2. The next one, which is number 5, is arm 1. Right? Arm 1, and that will sort itself out over time. And then we've got the rest of them, right? And I can probably guess which order these are going in. So this is drill 3, drill 2, drill 1, right? You know how we can tell? If I get rid of the other ones. It's this 8, 7, and 6. So 8 should be the bottom one. It is the bottom one. Probably get a closer camera view to this. Right, so 7 must be the middle one, which it is, and 6 must be the top, which it is. Excellent. Now the reason why I've numbered it as away from the cargo container is because it's more stable if you dangle the last one, because it's lighter, right? Now this thing is going to cause a lot of shake. That's something that I don't think I can deal with at the moment. I might be able to later, once I've got a more thorough understanding, but something we're going to have to live with for now. Anyway, now that we've got that done, we can... Oh god, removing these from toolbar is going to be fun. Yeah, we're going to remove them from toolbar. Then we're going to re-add them as the thing that they should be. So this one here, group toolbar 1, yeah, let's go with that one, is going to be for drills, right? So we're going to go toggle on off and reverse. So we're going to go on off, reverse, on off, reverse. That should be that. Cool. So we can turn these off, and that will be good. Other thing that we want to do is we want to get drill, and we want to make sure that their velocity is like minus 0.25 instead of that. So whenever we start moving them, they move a bit slower so that we can account for the drills. Cool. Right. Now that we've got that, we'll go to control group 2, and this is where we're going to be dealing with the movement of things. So we're going to throw the piston inner on, off, and reverse. And then we're going to go arm 1 on, off, arm reverse, arm 2 on, off, arm reverse, arm 3 on, off, and we don't have room for reverse. Okay, how about we do this a bit differently, shall we? Because whilst we could go and use another set of toolbars for this, I find that to be a bit inefficient. So what we're going to do is we're going to say this is arm pistons, save off terminal, and we're going to say the arm pistons, they're moving at 0.5. We're going to say, yeah, you move at 0.15. We'll go with 165 for now, which will say it's 2, but it's not. Yeah, give me a second. Groups, U, on, off, reverse. I need to reverse it quickly. So as you can see, we can move the arm at a regular speed. The pistons' individual velocities are adding up to roughly 0.5, so that's all good. And of course we can turn them all off, turn them back on again. Helps quite significantly. Now we could do the same with the arm. We could do the same with the drill, and I'm inclined to do so. So we're going to say piston drill, no. Drill pistons. Keep the style the same, you fool. Yeah, so we want these to go at 0.3, and we've got 3 of them. So we say you go at minus 0.1, right? Which means that if we go to control group 1 and we start getting rid of these because we don't need them. Okay, we go to groups, we go get drill pistons, we say on, off, and reverse. We can go down at a leisurely speed, and we don't have to, you know, keep a manual eye on things in order to do it. So that's pretty good, and obviously we can reduce the speed if we desire. We can also turn them all off and turn them all on again. All good. Last thing that we need to do is we need to set the drills up again. So hello, Mr. Drill. Your drills. Save off terminal. What else do we need? We've got all of this. This sort of should be fine. We will need to move this docking port, but we can do that now, I guess. So let's go do that. So grab up all the half plates. We're going to start moving down. Where do we want them? Where's an easy area for us to access is the better question. So if we have it under here, we have the access bit under here. That might be a good idea. So if we go grab ourselves some light armor blocks, say that, you know, we've got access to it, so it's completely fine. We then want to be using some half blocks, place them into the ground like so. Don't have enough steel. Of course I don't have enough steel. In fact, this wouldn't be the best way to do it. What would be better is if we go grab... Yeah, I realise there's some that's stuck in the ground now. Don't worry about that. That's meant to happen, he says. Grab this. Cool. And then we're just going to go along like so. Right? We're going to go along like this so that we've got a platform for Johnny Rover to sit on. Oh god, I'm sounding like Colonel Failure again. Not intentional. Let's go grab the rest of this. Now you may be asking why I'm not getting rid of that last bit, and that's because we need to access the connector in order to set things up properly. So how far do we want it? We want enough turning room, basically, in order to connect to the thing that's back here, which is going to be fun. So we're going to need it out here and go along to the same length. Right, let's go grab the rest of our material. Come on, get on there. Thank you. I can't drop down there safely. I can drop down here though. Let's do the same. We probably want this going into the ground again, just to be safe. Road safety is of course our top priority when it comes to this. Let's keep going. Right, now let's test it out with the rover. I'm calling it the rover. Cargo rover. There we go. Memories of a bygone era. Right. Now, here's the fun bit. We need to be able to dock to this thing and have enough space in order to turn around and do so. So technically what we want is we want to increase the length of this twofold. Right, so if we increase it to there, we should have enough space to turn around and get this thing going. Now, I know it does look a bit weird and it may be going into our mining area, but we can move this later. Or we can sort a different system. For example, we could use a landing pad instead when we start going over to aircraft when we've got the power. Yeah, we're going to be using aircraft that are powered by solar, and they have to go to recharging stations because that's how we do things in this country. Want to shorten our reliance on using uranium, but it does mean we have to carry around heavy batteries. So let's do a test, a test parking, shall we say. I probably damaged something, which is why the screen went a bit wonky for a second. So how far would we have to, right, slowly, right, so we can get up to here, okay, which means that we can shave off, about here. Right, shave off that amount of room, gives us some more mining area. And of course we can improve this by, you know, changing up the rover's design if we felt like it. This will go into dock, which is at the perfect height to do so, and then we dock and do all the things that docking entails. Makes sense. Now the only thing that we need to do now is we need to move. We need to get a conveyor connection down there, which is easier said than done, but still easy. So let's throw the rest of this into our cargo container. We probably don't have the resources. Oh, space engineers didn't like that. Oh, it's because autosave. Never mind. Yeah, I'm going to need to throw you into a cargo container. Luckily we have a mobile cargo container. Best invention ever. Yeah, this is going to be slightly painful if I continue doing it this way. But not to worry. If I... Yes, that's that, so we can get rid of the rest of this platform. There we go. That's fine. We'll throw the stuff into here. I'm going to need to grab some more materials for this, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, there we go. We have our conveyor connection towards a connector on the low ground. So let's go park this thing, shall we? I'm going to turn these things off. Probably want to deactivate parking brakes, don't we? So the trick to park onto a conveyor point is you want the connector that you're going to park with on the same axis level that you're trying to connect to the other one. You see this middle line of I could probably do this better. Basically the middle line that goes down here, that basically I'm lining myself up with, that's the where we want our connector to be when we go to dock. It's like parking a car, except much easier since you have a third-person camera. Unless you don't, unless you've disabled such things, which I don't know why you would want to. There we go. So we can load into that, and then we have access to a huge manufacturing... No, I'm joking. And we can't connect. Why is that? We can connect up to there. That's connected there. That's connected there. You should be fine. You just need an off and on. Is that all you need? Is there a reason why I can't transfer things? I can't transfer it from my inventory. Can I transfer it from this? Yeah, I can. Cool beans is the word of the day now. So we're just going to take everything here, or most of the things here. Oh, we can. Cool. And we're going to take those back on our return journey. However, it is now time, ladies and gentlemen, to activate the drill. So that we can continue this lovely mining thing that we've done. It's hardly any mining, but it's sustained us for now. So without further ado, let's get ourselves into position. I think there should be good. We'll switch the rotations so that we've got it done properly. Are you the one that I want? You will be the one that I want to do for starters. There we go. Let's move you out a bit. There we go. And then we want to descend. Then we want to go over to Control 1 and activate both drills and rotor. Then maybe going down a tad fast, but we should be good. There we go. There we go. So now that the inner connector is down, we can now just mine at our leisure. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slightly increase the rate at which this advanced rotor goes around. So maybe 1.75. It did not like that acceleration in the slightest. Yeah, the more pistons we add on this thing, the more unstable it's going to get. I'm only tempting fate here. So yeah, what we're now going to do is we're just going to, if we go get the drill pistons and we say, hey, I want it at minus 0.66, so to a third of what it was. No, I don't want that. That's way too fast. That's am I mad? Yeah, I am mad. It was at minus 0.1 and I just boosted it. No, 0.066. Yes, that's how we do it. And then we just, you know, press 4. They'll start going down. Hopefully at a reasonable rate. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for that to happen. We've got a nice ring of iron around there, if you can see it. I'm pointing towards the screen because I can't use my cursor right now. But you can see the red bit in the hole, I guess would be the correct word. That's where the iron reserve is. And that goes on for quite the distance, as you can see from the scattering of black across the landscape. I believe that's the one that we're looking for, isn't it? It must have changed the colour or something. No, here's the question. How much are we banging into the side with these? Because it may be prudent to add 2 more drills onto this thing. Not so that we, you know, have more tool shake, but so that we have a better mining angle on things. Right, there we go. That's that section. Are we doing? Are we going to do this manually? Right, let's go grab our spectator camera so that we can have a look at things that are going on. Yeah, just unload and reload this area, please. That's all we're going to need you to do. I know we're cheating, but at this point, it's fine. So as you can see, we've bypassed the iron reserve, so we're not getting any more iron. Now, I want to see how deep this goes. I think, yeah, we're at 2/3 distance because pistons. I want to see how deep this goes and see if we can hit a cobalt vein, because that will be interesting. It is quite the blender down there. Right, we're nearly there. Are we there? Are you going any further? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so that's this seems to be as far as we can get down. Yeah. So that's as far as we can get down in terms of distance. It's a bit longer, as you can see. It's an entire drill's length longer. So what we're going to do is we're going to reverse direction, turn off this, turn off drills. And then we're going to realign for another stab. My god, this takes a while. Drill pistons. We might want another one for these drill pistons. So let's go group, drill pistons, and I want to say, what is it? Increase velocity, decrease velocity. So if we say decrease velocity, you'll go up much faster. Excellent. Right, and then we say increase velocity and it will reduce again. Cool, right. Realign. No, I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. There we go. So we're going to go up a bit. Lock into position. Rotate around. Lock in position, and we're going to go mining again. And thus is the mining operation that I will be overseeing for the next billion years. Let's have a look at our inventory. We managed to get 75,000 iron ore, and we've still got 300,000 stone being flung out. Which is pretty cool. We're at quarter of capacity using stone. We might want a second connector in order to start throwing things out quicker. But no biggie. Yeah, so I'm going to man this for another 10-20 minutes so that we've got plenty of iron. And then we'll be back next episode, hopefully setting up another mining rig? Yeah, I guess so. Either the silicon and magnesium deposit or the silver and gold deposit, whichever I deem necessary. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.